Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hey. Hallelujah. Ah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Jésù fẹ́ràn mi. Hey. Hallelujah. Ẹ bá mi jíjí ọpẹ́. Ẹ bá mi jíjí ọpẹ́. Hallelujah. Ẹ bá mi jíjí ọpẹ́ ọgbẹ́ ìyá bí amọ̀tẹ́ bá wà lórí ìlà. Welcome. Good afternoon. Oh yes, hallelujah. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Come and dance with me. We have so much to talk about and to give thanks for. Thank you, everybody. Today is the World Sickle Cell Day. If you ever have anybody that suffers with sickle cell, or if you see yourself, join on the show. Please share and invite your friends. Hallelujah. Moment of follow along the sickle cell. Hallelujah. Kò ṣe ohun àrùn, kò ṣe ohun tìjú. Mare. Hey. Dance with me, guys, and let me to share. Oh yes. Where are you? Hallelujah. Yeah? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Jésù fẹ́ràn mi. Yeah. Help me to share and invite people. Hey. Me. Oh yes. A lot has happened today. But we thank God for where we are. Oh yes. Are you wearing your red lip? Sickle Cell World Day. Hey, people have been tagging me. Come on. Hey, what for question? Hey. Join the show and please share. Hey. Dance with me. Why would you not share? We have a lot to talk about. Yeah? Hey! Welcome to the show, everybody. Whoops! Woo! Hey, Salole kọjú já sí. Oh yes, ìjọ mímọ́. Oh dear. Ẹni tó lọ́rùn títí rẹ̀. I know I can't dance, my sister. What can I do now? Come and teach me. You know I can't dance. You have to teach me now. Come on, I'm begging. Yeah, welcome guys. Welcome to the show. Help me to, as you're coming into the show, please share and invite your friends. Hey. Oh, yes. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to the show. My name is ASH-BIGFISH, that you all know as your beautiful little sister, big sister, your friend, your family. Welcome to the show. Baba mi, ẹ̀yin ìyá mi, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n mi, ẹ̀yin àbúrò mi, ẹ̀yin ọ̀rẹ́ mi, ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ mi. ASH-BIGFISH ọmọ yín, òun náà tún ni. Ẹ ṣé mo dúpẹ́. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. This is my appreciation show for Elizabeth Foundation SS. Many people don't know how we got here. Many people don't know the reason behind the Elizabeth Foundation. I don't want to be emotional today. And every year it gets so emotional. It gets so emotional. But what can we do? We have to give thanks and just say hallelujah. Kò sí nǹkan méjì lẹ́nu mi ju orin ọpẹ́ lọ. Orin ọpẹ́ ni mo máa ń dún nígbà gbogbo. Àkọ́bí mi ni Elizabeth Àníkẹ́ tèmi nìkan. Tèmiládé Ọmọbọ́lárìn Olúwa dùn mí nínú ni mo sọ nígbà tí mo bí ọmọ 2005. As you can see, she was born a sickle cell, and I and her father at that time happens to be a carrier, and we all know now that when two carriers have a child, there's 25% each pregnancy that the child can be sickle cell. And in my own case, it happened. Unfortunately it happened, but I loved the child regardless. And 22nd of May 2005, Queen Elizabeth Hospital, New Woolwich, when the midwife gave me that child, and I looked onto her and I said, baby girl, I got you. And I'm holding on to that promise till now, because I got her. Baby girl, I got you. And look at mommy now. We doing it, girl. You lives on. And right from a baby, she has always been a giver. Elizabeth have always been a giver. Even when she was in school, she have a little group in her class that's supporting all her other friends. They find it difficult to quickly catch up in the class, and she helps. So her heart is so big and her heart is so pure. And you don't know what you have until you lose it. I keep saying it. Every moment is cherishable with your loved one. Your children, tell them you love them every day. Tell them you cater for your child. Love your child. And I always say something. Whoever you are, whatever your character is, it will be a reflection on your children. It will reflect on your child. Something that everybody kept saying when she passed away was her smile. And that is the reason why I chose this picture. I've never seen a single picture of her that she did not smile. She always smiles. She's always happy. Even though she's always smiling. And that is everything. Everybody, what they will miss the most is a smile. And a teacher of her in secondary school told her, and she said to me, and I quote, she said, whenever she comes in the morning and she's walking past the corridor in the school, she will always smile to her, that nobody's going to do that to her anymore. That Elizabeth is the only student that will walk past the corridor and look at her and say, Miss, good morning, Miss, good afternoon, that she will always smile. And that is one thing she says she will miss about her. And even though a friend of mine that I haven't spoke to in 10 years, when she died and she heard that I lost my daughter, she came down to my house and she said, I love her smile. And I'm like, you recognize her smile as well? And she said, yeah, You have never posted a picture of her that she did not smile. She always smiled. And until she passed away, that's when I started hearing a lot of things about her from her friends, from her group, all these school clubs that they go to, that sometimes I get tired and say, you know what, you're not going to your school club today. And she will feel sad and said, Mommy, I want to go to the club. Mommy, please take me. I never knew that all those things, some people are actually looking onto her when they get to that school club. I never knew. I just drop her off and I pick her up and I'm going on with my day. But a lot of our groups, a lot of our friends start coming into the house and said, I miss her. She was the one that helped me to do this. She was the one that taught me this. She was the one that did this for me. And I'm like, are you talking about my child? Oh my God, is she that nice? Wow, wow. It shocked me. And that made me appreciate her more. It made me appreciate her more in the sense that I'm a mom. And one thing she said to me on her sick bed the day she passed away, she looked at me and said, Mommy, I love you. And I don't want to get emotional. And she said to me, I love you. And I said to her, baby girl, just get well for me if you love me. Just get well. I said, get well. And when we get home, you can tell me how much you love me. You can tell me how big you love me. And she looked at me and she said, she's not coming home. And I said, you will come home. But she never came home. She never came home. She knew. And every year, it reminds me, it takes me back. It takes me back. And I want to tell mothers, I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to cry. I've promised myself not to cry. Everybody out there that have a sickle cell child, hold on to them. Care for them as much as you can. If you need help, say it that you need help. You can't do it alone. You cannot do it alone. We all have to help each other. Having sickle cell is not something to be ashamed of. The society is so brutal that we damaged ourselves from within. We pull ourselves down. We say things when we are angry that we don't mean. I was one called Yabiku on this Facebook. That strike a chord in me and still stood by me. I've said a lot of things and abused people back as well. I'm not innocent. I'm not a saint. But when we go below the belt, when we see that the fight that we are having, let's pull back. Because things that we say sometimes when we are angry, we can later regret it in future. Some people will say she died because of something. Some people will say, tó bá jẹ́yàn ló wà nídìí ẹ̀ kó má kú mọ́. Nǹkan tí máa ń sọ nìyẹn. Ṣẹ́rí, mo máa ń sọ kíní kan wípé ògo tí ẹni tí a bá ti dá ògo mọ́, kò sí bó ti lè wù láyé yìí kí ẹ̀dá kí wọ́n fẹ́ try láti cut ògo yẹn. Ó máa buyọ̀. Òkìkí Elizabeth tàn. Ó mì títí pọ́mọ kan kú. Àwọn kan tẹ̀lé mi ni mo pọmọ ara mi. Ìjó possible. Àwọn kan bú mi wọ́n nítorí mo fẹ́ fi gbowó lọ́wọ́ government ni. Àwọn kan ní mo wá tọrọ bárà lórí Facebook. Màá tọrọ bárà tó bá jẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ mi lè jẹun. Abiyamọ ni mí lọ́jọ́kọ́jọ́. Màá tọrọ bárà tó bá jẹ́ pé káwọn ọmọ mi lè jẹun, kí wọ́n lè wà láyé. Tí wọ́n bá sọ fún mi níjọ́ tó wà ní hospital wípé lọ tọrọ bárà kẹ́mi ẹ̀ fi lè wà láì máa tọrọ bárà. Abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ò rò bẹ́ẹ̀ ń gbọ́. Wọ́n ní kò sí adìyẹ ò ní ẹyin mẹ́fà kó ní kíkankan nú ẹ̀ ó sọnù. Àmọ́ mi ò wá síbí láti wá make àwọn èèyàn wà emotional. Every year it gets emotional for me. Please, this is me every year. I might not do it on social media last year. I might not do it 2 years ago. Maybe this year we're doing it on social, but I've always done it big. I wish I was in Nigeria today. A lot. I always go to 5 to 10 states. If I was in Nigeria, I would have gone to 5 to 10 states. I'll go to Ilorin. I extend it to Ijebu, and I'm not from Ijebu. I extend it to Ilorin. I'm not from Ilorin. Everybody know I'm from Ibadan. I'm Ibadan. Nílé Adépo, ọmọ Ìbàdàn gidi ni mí. So I extend it to Osun State. I go out to Oyo State. I extend it to everywhere, and I do it out of my own pocket. And I'm saying it boldly. I do it out of my pocket. And to this year, a lot of people came forward. They don't want me to mention their name. One of my Alaja, very good supporter on my show, came forward and supported me yesterday and gave us the donation. One of my sister gave us a donation. And another sister of mine, she's online right now, she gave us a donation. Those are the three people that gave me a donation when I wanted to do it this year. And the rest of it came out of my pocket because I do it with my whole heart. I don't even think about the expenses out of it. So if I wish I was in Nigeria, I wish there was no COVID-19 in the world right now, I would have extended it. I saw a lot of text message. I saw a lot of phone calls. And I read a lot of inbox message and say, can you extend it to this city? I always come, and I will come. Believe me, next year, kò ní sí COVID-19, kò ní sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ dá wa dúró, I will extend it as much as I can. And the lady sent a text message to me this afternoon. I'm going to read that text message. I'm going to read it out. She said, let me go into my text message. I'm not going to read her number how. I don't want people to think I'm reading a fake messages. Please, you can see I try to cover her number. She sent me a text message and she said, good morning, ma. Thank you for helping the sickle cell out there because I'm one of them. God will be with you and your family. Message like that, that is all I want. That is all I want. It makes it worth it. And I said something on the day they were burying my child. I said, if you love your child, if you love yourself, tell them every day you love them. Tell them every day you love them. Please, hold on for me. I don't want this phone to go off. Let me quickly get a charger. I didn't know it's that low. Emma, you know, see me job. Give me 1 minute to quickly get a charger for it. You see me, so sorry about that. I did not even know. I've been so busy since morning. I've been so busy. Oh dear. I've been so busy since morning. I hope it's okay like this. And we can continue. I'm so sorry. I hope it's fine. It's not dark. I hope it's not dark. Can people still see me or is dark? Okay. If it's okay, can you still see me? Then we'll continue. Okay. All right. Let me know if you can still see me. If it's okay, if it's dark, if I need to get more light, let me know. But if it's okay, then we'll continue. Okay. Thank you. So sorry about that. I did not know the charger is about to, it was that low. So, as I was saying, a lot of people, the community, the moment we heard the sickle cell, we put them down. We say things that are mean. We're so mean. And a 25-year-old girl, her mom, said she's a sickle cell and she's going through pain at the moment. And she said something that Auntie Ejo, Emma Jekon picture me. If I can't with sickle cell ni me. I was like, why are you so ashamed of being a sickle cell? It's not a disease. You don't have AIDS. People embrace leukemia. People embrace cancer. Why can't you embrace sickle cell? Why would you see them as something that needs to be dumped in a bin or something? They're not, wọn kì í ṣe ọmọ téèyàn kàn lè jù nù. Orí ọ̀fẹ́ ni kí obìnrin wà láyé kó bímọ. Regardless nǹkan tí ò bá jẹ́. Àwọn òyìnbó ó dẹ̀ pé mentality wọn ó yàtọ̀ sí tiwa díẹ̀. A máa ń rí ọmọ disabled, a máa ń ṣe wọ́n, àwa Nigerians, a máa ń ṣe wọ́n bó ṣe, a máa ń ṣe wọ́n mi ìfẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ tí ò àlùfàǹṣà lẹ́nu lónìí. But ẹ jọ̀ọ́, my key point is that don't, don't, minimize. Don't say they're not important. Don't downgrade them. Don't make them feel less important. Don't make them feel less human because they're sickle cell. I saw all those children today, and I have something. I mean, I'm very, I'm very open. So on this morning, lunch more when ìbàjẹ́ ènìyàn kò dáṣẹ́ Olúwa dúró. Ìbàjẹ́ tó tiẹ̀ ti lọ lórí orúkọ mi sometimes mo máa ń wá wonder. Tẹ́lómi bá pè mí tó bá lóun kàn fẹ́ bá mi sọ, máa ní really, thank you. That means pé you want to make your own judgment about me. You are not making your judgment about what you heard. A lot of people have heard bad things, but do I care? I don't, because I know who I am in my heart. I know who I am, and I know what I am, and I know what I can do. I can abuse if I'm angry. I can say this and that, but that does not make me less of a human being. Who is perfect? Show me. Nobody. We are all, imperfect in our own way. So I want us to please and please support one another. When you see a sickle cell child out there, don't look at them as an ordinary person that doesn't worth living, or speak to them or make them less human. It's uncalled for. It's uncalled for. And as little as my child is, she died at the age of 11. As little as she is, she taught me a lot. She taught me the greatest love of all. She let me know that no matter who you are, you have the chance to make a choice of who you want to be. We don't get to choose who gave who's going to give birth to us. We don't get to choose who our parents are. We don't get to choose who are where we're going to be born or where we're going to die. Those are the things we don't get to choose. But we can choose we can choose our character. We can choose our own attitude. We can choose who we want to be. When we have that power in our hands to choose who we want to be, can we choose to be nice? Can we choose to have a good heart? Can we choose to be kind? Being kind costs nothing. Doing things for another person, lifting them up, supporting them, costs nothing. You're only going to lift yourself up when you help another person. You're only going to lift yourself up. I promise myself not to be emotional this afternoon, but so it's so sad. It's so sad that I end up crying. And a lot of stories that I can tell you about Elizabeth. And Elizabeth is a poet. She does write poem. She wrote a lot of poem before she passed away. And I sat down in her book on her birthday recently. She will have been 15 years old if she happens to be alive right now. Her birthday is just 2 weeks ago, May 22nd. And I sat and I started reading all the poems that she wrote. And she wrote something in one of her the poems that she said. She said, "Who am I?" She said, "Who am I?" She asked a question and said, "Who am I?" And I sat down and I had a long, deep thought. And I said, "Who am I?" I want us to ask ourselves, who are you? Ask yourself. If the answer is what you would like to hear, then that's what people are going to know. That's who people are going to know. Ask yourself, who are you? Who are you? When the answer is a good one, then trust me, no matter what, you're going to get there one day. You will get there one day. And another thing I want to make awareness of, learn about something you don't know. Educate yourself. And people can